Hey everybody, gonna be doing a reaction video for this one, and in this video I'm gonna be reacting to why does a round pizza come in a square box. This happens to be a Super Planet Dolan video, and I'm gonna upload this one either before or after this other Super Planet Dolan reaction video I've done. Because I'm recording like 2 or 3 of these, and so I don't know if I'm gonna upload this one before or after the other one I'm working on. Anyway, I'll put a link to the original video in the description box, and without further ado, let's get to the reaction part of the video. And yes, I do still use Windows Movie Maker as my editing software, which I need to upgrade.
Whether or not snakes are all blind, to what year the internet began, answer some of your most burning questions out loud.
Hello there. My name is Sheila,
and
I'll be reading out the questions and answers.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is one of the videos with Sheila Dolan.
I'm Danger Dolan, and I'm here to blow your mind with truth.
LT Breath asks, why can't we breathe in space?
Because it's against the law. I personally wouldn't invest millions of dollars to travel into space, only to risk getting a massive $200 fine by sneaking a few huffs of that delicious space air. I heard it's like chocolate for your lungs.
Yeah. Yeah, I doubt that. The reason why you can't breathe air in space, but you can on Earth, is because Earth has an atmosphere that collects a lot of oxygen for people and animals to breathe. In space, there's no atmosphere that collects oxygen. That's why people need like an oxygen tank, an oxygen mask, and a spacesuit to help them breathe oxygen.
Our planet contains oxygen because gravity attracts an atmosphere which holds breathable oxygen in abundance. In space, there are no forces holding gas molecules together. It's a vacuum, so air dissipates along with all other gases within seconds. Nerdcore Greek fan asks, where did butterflies get their names from?
This one was pretty straightforward. The species was created when a fly landed on a block of butter and accidentally sank into it. After months of metamorphosis, it finally emerged in the creamy final form of butterfly. So now, we brutally harvest them for their butter blood. The beautiful cycle of nature.
Nobody is really sure. It's a name that's been around for centuries. Most generally agree, though, that it could be a way of saying flutterby, due to the way they flutter around, or because they hung around cows when their milk was churned to butter. Ugh. Dolan, did you chop Melissa into pieces and put her in the butter again?
Oh, maybe. It's a delicious blue flavor. Don't judge me until you try it.
Thea asks, what was the most popular anime ever created?
I can't remember what this show was.
Oh, now that's a controversial question. That is a controversial question and a half. A lot of people are gonna have different opinions on this one. Some people are gonna say that the most popular anime is gonna be like Dragon Ball Z, or rather Dragon Ball Super. Some people are gonna say One Piece. Some people are gonna probably say like the anime series of Bleach. Some are probably gonna say Death Note. Some might say Fullmetal Alchemist. Whether you prefer the original Fullmetal Alchemist or Brotherhood version, that's your choice. Heck, some people might even say the greatest anime of all time could be something really could be something like Digimon. Heck, some people might even say Pokemon's the best anime. You never know.
Cool, but it's set in a Japanese high school. I'm pretty sure there are giant robots covered in tentacles. At one point, someone said kawaii desu. A bunch of people died, and then everyone went out for sushi. It was great. I was pretty sure it was Lord of the Rings, but I'm not sure.
Unfortunately, there is no one most popular anime ever. However, some of the ones that frequently top lists include Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, Fullmetal Alchemist, and Death Note. There's a lot of choice. It really just comes down to what appeals to you. Creepy Carrie asks, why do our eyes get red when we're tired?
That means you spotted the shadow creatures, but your eyes are nooping right out of there.
Oh, because you don't not getting enough sleep.
Ignore the demon coming up behind you with 18 heads and a flaming chainsaw cannon. You'll be fine.
This is usually because the eyes are getting dried out because you're straining them too much or not blinking enough. This typically happens when you're tired and refusing to sleep, so the tiny vessels in the white of your eye dilate to pump more oxygen to the cornea.
Have you noticed anything strange going on, Shima?
No, I haven't. And neither have you.
I agree. Everything is fine. I sure do like not being chopped into pieces.
Ideally, yes. Ouch. Could you please reattach my tail? Thank you. Delta Foxtrot Tango asks, how does a plane crash in midair?
You'd have to be a really bad pilot. I'm talking so bad.
If I had to guess, turbulence might partly have something to do with that. I don't know if it's possible that turbulence could have something to do with it because I've never been on a plane before. But if I had to guess, turbulence could be one possible thing.
That you managed to somehow crash your own stationary plane before it's even taken off, after you spilled spaghetti all over the controls, and you forgot to put on clothes this morning. How embarrassing.
It would have to be a pretty catastrophic event, such as hitting another plane or slamming into a building. Turbulence can be scary, but it very rarely causes a plane to break apart while flying. Also, pilots can glide planes down for an emergency landing, even if they lose power. Yoshi Tweed Bonnie HD
That would be
asks,
interesting.
what year did the internet start in?
Technically it started in the 1800s. Back then we would type simple messages on typewriters and they would either have to throw them back and forth to each other in an interconnected network of information, or we asked the mailman to deliver the typewriter over a period of weeks. Of course,
or you could just remove the sheet of paper.
Before we discovered that you can simply take the paper out separately and deliver that, but back then we weren't smart.
In 1969, universities connected to a 4-node network over a phone line for the very first internet connection used by military personnel such as DARPA. The internet didn't become mainstream though until the early 90s, and it's changed the world ever since. Chaos Master 12 asks, why do bats live in dark places?
Yeah, you're not wrong there, because we want to have things like YouTube and Twitch, where you want to have Twitch to become a VTuber if you want to stream things on Twitch, or would you be able to do stuff like post videos onto YouTube and all that.
To hide from the diabolical life form, we know.
The only downfall is that now the crazy people. Is that now with the internet access, you now got all the crazy people and you got all the conspiracy theories that are all coming out of the woodworks, and realize that there are other crazy people and or conspiracy theories. Because the crazy people are gonna get more attention, and the conspiracy theorists can will be able to meet other conspiracy theorists to meet up with and all that, who believe in the same things that they believe in.
There simply is cat, torn wings, scratched eyes, nibbled faces. These and other horrors await the bat that met the wrong cat. And trust me, there are plenty of shit.
That's gonna drive people batty.
They spend their day inside caves sleeping, so they have the energy to fly and forage for food at night. And hanging upside down in caves puts them out of reach.
If you meet a crazy cat lady who's wielding a crazy bat,
for their lack of sight during nighttime.
First Melissa eats my best friend worm, then you gobble down my pet goldfish, and now you're attacking my bat entourage?
Hey, come on, they're spooky and flapping and screechy. They're hideous.
Speaking of hideous...
No. Oh shit.
Be cool. Be cool.
Why does a round...
Yeah, don't start saying shit to someone who's got a fucking gun.
Because restaurants are cheapskates. Look at all this wasted space. You could easily fit another slice of pizza if you split it over all these corners. This is even worse than bags of chips with all the air in them. What is this? I paid for an entire bag. Unacceptable.
This is because square boxes are easier to manufacture and disassemble. You can make a square box with one single sheet of cardboard, whereas a round box would need to be constructed with at least 4 pieces, using special machinery to press it into shape. Raymond Valenzuela asks, can the feeling of love be scientifically explained?
I don't know.
You know when you burp and a little something comes up your throat? It burns a little bit, a little acidic, but you don't vomit and you can swallow it, so it's not a big deal. Love is that.
We've managed to narrow down neurobiological and biochemical reasons as to why we experience love, the most prominent of which is oxytocin, more commonly known as the love hormone. It's a chemical that releases to give us attachment, trust, and warm feelings towards others. Love is something that should be experienced, though, not
I don't
explained,
feel that sort of
as
thing.
explanations will never really do it justice. Turtles Rock asks, are all snakes blind?
Of course they are. That's why they move in constant zigzags. They can't figure out where they are. Is it left? Is it right? Should you go straight? Where's the bathroom? I can't. Is that a mouse? No.
No, that's your tail.
Oh.
No, but some snakes have better vision than others. The reason why you see snakes with milky white eyes sometimes is because they just shed their skin and a liquid was released to protect their eyes, which does actually impair their vision slightly, but they're not truly blind.
Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.
Okay then. That's good to know. Yeah, honestly, I think. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it has something to do with turbulence, but about like plane, like crashing in midair or not. Because like the only thing I can think of is if a plane crashes into another plane or something. But yeah. Yeah, I kind of forgot that this video had featured Shima Luan, but I don't know. Hope you all enjoyed this reaction video. The link to the original video is in the description box, and till next time, goodbye for now.